So she wants to treat me as though I
do feel that you miscarried.
Today is a little hard. No, I saved your life!
This overwhelming feeling of blessed.
Callie, what do you think? I wish you could have seen this morning. Well, the second stage of grief is a little anger and sadness. This morning I'm just a little mad. So she wants to treat me as though I potentially would have a clotting disorder. The treatment would be prednisone, which is like a really hardcore steroid, and heparin, which is a blood thinner, and do that for the first trimester. But I'm going in right now for blood work for some of the clotting stuff, and then the other clotting I have to wait until the HCG is 2 weeks out.
Friends, this is the reality of infertility, and it just struck again. You can be as optimistic as possible, which we are. My frustration this morning, obviously, I do think financially this was not part of the plan. However,
paying for a transfer once every 2 years,
yeah,
when you have a baby, that's
we could save up for that. That's no problem.
But 3 within 6 months is a lot.
Yeah, that's the hard part. So anyway, beyond that, I think my frustration is I hate anything that makes my wife upset, and it drives me nuts. I haven't been this mad in a while, and I'm seriously just I'm angry at infertility. I'm angry that my wife has to go through this. I'm angry that I have to give her injections. I'm angry that she might have to take more medicine. Having said that, it's making us into better people.
So just a recap of yesterday. So my number was 4, which she said based on that lab and that, because different labs will have different assays is what she said, so it depends on the numbers, is pregnant or not.
Excuse me, did you say asses?
Assay, that's what she said. It's like the lab something, but it was 4, which is on their labs considered pregnant, and then it was 2, and then when she looked back on my first transfer, my level was 2 on the beta test day as well, and she thinks I'm like another patient that she's had where it would have been pregnant, this other patient was 100 or over 100 on day 7, and then dropped down to 4, or dropped and then dropped down to 4, dropped down to 2, and was having a chemical pregnancy just super early. The treatment that they figured out for that person was to treat her like she had this clotting disorder, and so that's what they want to do. I'm just
I'm so angry, so mad. I'm so upset this didn't work. Ugh. Grief comes in waves. I'm gonna go hug Alex. I'm gonna kiss her. I'm gonna encourage her. I'm gonna love on her. And then I am going to not joke with her, but I'm gonna try to play games with her. Why? Because I use humor as a coping mechanism for my pain. And I also think humor is great. Alex, are you going to be playing the holiday edition of this?
out of the 12 days of Christmas.
Yes.
The 12.
Yeah.
What's the 12 number?
Swans are swimming.
No.
Lords are leaping.
Yes. Bright something in the sky.
A bright something in the sky. I'm not looking, you guys. A bright, light, shining star.
Yes.
4 silent snowmen.
4 calling birds.
4 calling birds. 3 French hens. 2 turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree. We got 5. It is your turn. He's really tiny. He's little brown. His hands look like this, and he has buttons and a face and smiling. And people eat them.
Gingerbread man.
Yes, it is the gingerbread man. Okay, walking into Wonderland. Oh, I just said it. Oops. Sorry guys. Come, they told me,
Little drummer boy.
That's it. Okay, prunes, but without the dryness.
Sugar plums.
That's it. Okay, it's what we're in now. It's called the holiday. Sorry. How did I do?
I don't know.
I don't think we did very
I
good.
gave you a yes on one that you didn't get, but that's okay.
Okay, I got 4. Can we do this again? Or is this bumming you out?
It's bumming me out.
Okay. When you are facing these things, sometimes it's good to be happy, and sometimes it's not. And this happens to be one that's good, and then it's not. So bye-bye.
I just don't get how everyone else can just conceive. And even with our hardcore medical interventions, it's still hard.
Yeah.
Okay, hey, you picked a bad day to come in. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I just feel bad. You know what I mean? But I do feel that you miscarried. And, you know, I just really feel that you probably have an underlying thing that we can address either directly or indirectly, but handle it either way.
Yeah. I just hate that there's one more thing that's wrong with me.
You know, but
I know.
it could be worse.
I know.
You know, I'm just saying, you know.
Sure.
I could be telling you don't need a surrogate.
Right.
Just saying.
I know.
You don't need a surrogate. And I'm just really grateful you did that HCG 2 days ago.
Me too. I'm mad that I haven't been taking pregnancy tests throughout.
I never wanted to do blood tests too soon.
Sure.
Because I think it gives false hope.
Sure.
But you didn't have HCG in your system.
Right.
So like that HCG is for sure from the embryo. So like I can't do early HCGs on natural cycles.
Sure.
But I can do them
Because
on
they
all
do the trigger.
Yeah. But I can do them on all medicated cycles.
Sure.
So it's making me start to rethink that maybe on day 9,
Sure.
I'm going to start just doing HCGs on everybody.
Yeah.
Hi,
I put
everybody.
my pants on.
Yeah, you should put your pants on. All right, there we go. We're clothed.
I loved watching Phillip got to encourage our doctor, and she pours out so much. She is constantly phone calls late at night,
10:30
early in the
p.m.
morning. I mean, she like cares about her patients more than any doctor I've ever heard or ever seen. But Phillip just got to encourage her because he's got such an amazing pastor's heart. So I love that he got to
It was fun.
encourage her.
I wish our fertility doctor would be yours. She's just amazing. In fact, we met somebody today that flew in from another state to meet with her today. We're sad today. We're really bummed. But you know what? Hope is not lost. We have hope. We have hope to cope.
Hi, Callie Bug. Sometimes you just have to get away from home. And today included doing a play date with friends. Yeah? Hi, Buggy. I'm obsessed with my kids. I am so thankful for my kids, even on sad days. Today is a little hard. Today's harder than yesterday. Yesterday I was just very like, okay. And everything's hitting me. And I think the hardest part is that my doctor really thinks that even my first one, she thinks that I've been having like very, very, very early chemical pregnancies where it would have been a normal high pregnancy like on day like 7 and then trickles down, and we just caught it this last time where we saw the 4-2, and she said if it was a 4-4 it just kind of would have meant like you were kind of just negative in that zone, but the down shows like that it was up and then it was coming down, and we just happened to see the coming down part. And so they are going to be running labs that I got drawn this morning of possible clotting, but she says even if it comes back negative, she still wants to treat me as though I would be one of like her clotting patients or recurrent miscarriage patients where the heparin and the prednisone and all this stuff. But life is busy right now. Life is crazy. We are launching a nonprofit, which, you know, takes a lot of work and time and effort. And, you know, when we do IVF, it is very time consuming and is pulling time away from getting work done and things like that. I want to wait just like one cycle, refresh my body, and then jump right back in, like right after the new year. But I don't know. I'm not sure if that's going to happen or not. I hope so. I hope we're only going to wait like 30 days. Hey, not with this in your mouth. You hold it. Hold that one. Okay. No, just hold it. Yeah, just hold it in your hand or put it down. Are you gonna get on the... Whoa! Yeah, jump! 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 Woo! Saved your life! I saved your life! You almost got smashed by the teeter-totter. You got smashed by the teeter-totter.
What do you say?
Almost done.
Almost done.
Don't take them out.
Okay. We've been playing put rocks from those piles into this pile. Danielle and Anthony, I apologize that you have no more rocks on the other side of your house. They're all right there. Wow, my hair. Wow, need a haircut. Alex, let's get on that. But in all seriousness, I'm really sad today. I'm really, really sad. But you know what? While I was playing here with Kinsley, I was immensely grateful. This overwhelming feeling of blessed that I get to play, put rocks from that side of the house to that pile with my daughters. Failing IVF, not being able to grow our family at this time is hard. It's really hard. But I am so blessed that I get to play rocks with this one. Kinsley, can you say hi to our friends?
Papa, Daddy.
Love you.
When we get back. Okay, you guys, you should have seen us get 4 kids out of a car, 2 moms and 2 strollers. It was a little bit of a circus act. But Danielle is treating us to a day out at this like really cool light festival in San Diego, if you can hear me over the music. And I'm excited for the girls to just be out, and I'm excited for me to get out. Just some fresh air is good. Are you having fun?
Yeah, I'm having fun.
What do you see?
Fun day.
A lot of lights. Wow, that's wild. This is amazing. This is actually really cheery. Christmas lights are the thing that make me so happy, and so this is like the best place I could be. Okay, run, run, run. Come on. You see the snow? Kinsley, do you see the Southern California snow? Also known as bubbles. Callie, what do you think? Can you touch it? Touch the snow. This is big snow. We're getting it all over. Kinsley, are you finding your way through the maze? Whoa.
He's tired. Okay, where's your mommy?
Well, you guys, last night we came home and crashed. Oh wait, we aren't at our house. Yes, last night we came and we crashed at Danielle's house. We thought we would just put the kids down for a little bit, and then we would put them in the car and go. Philip was getting some work done, and I crawled in bed with Danielle, and we fell asleep. So I'm gonna show you where we stayed last night. I wish you could have seen this morning. We had like 4 kids in bed with us. Okay, so Kinsley was sleeping here, and so instead of getting her out of bed, I crawled in next to her. Danielle slept in the same bed, and Callie slept in the pack and play. And then her kids woke up this morning and crawled in bed with us. I think that after such a long couple of days that haven't been super great and happy, this was actually really nice to kind of have a sleepover and play and randomly decide to sleep at your friend's house. Like, are you kidding? Like, this is really fun. So our home pregnancy test video just went live this morning, and your guys' love is amazing. And I know you guys have already seen that it's negative now.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish. Oh gosh, you guys realize that I'm actually coloring it.
Yeah.
Guys, this
Morning, everybody.
This
This is my first cup of coffee in like 2 weeks. The only perk of not being pregnant.
You know what? Callie's behind you.
Yeah. Kinsley, who's pushing you?
Danielle.
In this vlog, we got a little bit more ideas of maybe what has been happening for the last 2 transfers. But we're gonna try to figure out where to move forward. Go ahead and like this video, hit that subscribe button, and we will see you guys in our next video. Go let your love multiply. Bye.